I wanted to take a little video of a discovery that I made from my family friend's garage. Basically a old car that we're going to pop open the garage here. That is a 1971 Dodge Demon. Was excited when I popped open this garage and saw this. A family friend, her uncle had left this car when he got sick back in 1988. There's proof. It's the last sticker year, so this car hasn't seen outside of this garage since 1988. So it's been 30 years since this car has come out of this garage or was put into this garage, and that was it. When I first came here, these tires were all deflated, and brought my air compressor right there and filled up all 4 tires. And that was about 2 weeks ago, and it hasn't lost an ounce of pressure. I know they're dry rotted, and I'm gonna have to replace all 4 tires, but I'm gonna do that. Also, so I popped the hood when I first saw it, and please be a 340. Please be a 340. It is a Slant 6. I know, but still kind of cool. A little bit of rust here and there, obviously, but overall, the undercarriage is in great shape. The rear axle is in great shape. Just the whole engine itself is in really good shape. I tried to start it and it was dead. Battery was really old, so I went out, got a new battery. Also changed the oil, new filters, fuel filter. Right there, a new oil filter right there, new distributor cap and wires right there, a ignition coil right there. The ignition coil was just filled with oil. The whole outside was just oil everywhere. So I was worried that it was leaking oil or shooting out oil from the side. I don't know, but you know, I put this in 2 weeks ago. The distributor, the rotor, the oil filter, and the ignition coil, and I'm not seeing any oil. The oil that I pulled out of it was absolutely terrible. Right there. So that's the oil. It's murky. It's definitely black, and it is very thick. Let's take a look at the inside here. I mean, obviously it's dust. Look at that. It's just caked on. This is crazy. I want to get it outside and wash it really good. But the inside is in great shape. I mean, aside from the dust and the dirt, there's no rust underneath the mats. See, all intact. Back seat, great shape. You know, no tears. Look at that. It's beautiful. You know, most of those headliners just sag. How that fabric just comes down. None of that. You know, that's what happens when a car sits for 30 years in a garage. Those old tissues. Isn't that nuts? This is kind of an old Wendy's cup. Yeah. Really neat stuff. You can see that paper there. You see that right there? 1987. Yeah, he got sick. Brought the car over to his niece's, and she just let it sit. He was a smoker. Look at those ashes. Cigars. Crazy. 3 on a tree, you know. There's the clutch. The shifter is right here. So I don't have much experience with 3 on the tree, but I do know how to drive a manual. So this is going to be pretty easy for me, I'm thinking. But the doors, just the whole car's in great shape. So back to the engine. So I haven't done anything with the alternator or with the belt. Got a new radiator cap. It was disintegrated. Went to go pull it out to check the fluid with the original, and the whole thing broke apart. So figured, you know what, get a new radiator cap. I topped it off and hasn't lost any fluid, so that's good. Fill it to the brim. Put in a new fuel filter. I had to siphon out all the old gas. The old gas was bad. It was very orange, and got some 6 gallons of premium, and changed it out. So obviously you can see that there is fuel in the filter, so I know that the pump is good. Like I said before, I've tried starting a few times and it just wasn't having enough power to start it up. So what did I do? I went out and I got a brand new starter. I hooked that up last night, and I'm going to try to start it up. So I don't know if it's going to start. I haven't started it. I've tried several times, but positive, negative. All right, and we'll go back to the inside, make sure that, yep, the light is on, so I know that there is stuff going to the battery, or supply going to the battery, from the battery I should say. So the battery's good. I'm going to spray a little starting fluid on the top of the carb, and then we're going to give this a shot. Alright, I just want to show you all one more video. Took the charging station or the power pack off of the battery, and I'm just going to I'm just going to fire it up with the standard battery and the starter and whatever fuel, no starting fluid, whatever fuel I have in the carb. It's been sitting for 5 minutes or so. So we're going to give it another shot without all the aids. So show you guys from the inside. And clutch in. Key. Here we go. Look at that. Less than a second. Less than a second. Starts right up. Sounds great. There it is. There it is. Got it going. Got it going. It sounds amazing too. This engine sounds amazing. That is wide open. Car's wide open. So, really amazing stuff. It took me about a month coming in here every day. No, not every day. Maybe a couple times a week. Just doing little things. Just kind of tinkering with it. Fuel filter, carb cleaner, starter fluid, the alternator, the distributor, the
kitchen full of everything. I'm surprised the neighbors haven't come over to celebrate with me because they see me here a couple times a week trying to get this started, but this is awesome. Very, very happy. This stuff, 30 years. This engine has not ran in 30 years. And it sounds like a brand new engine. No sputtering, nothing. A little smoky in here, but it's starting to clear out. You gotta take a look at the exhaust. Oh my goodness, look at that. So I'm probably gonna need a whole new exhaust system because that's rust that was probably in those pipes. But this is great. Charge on the alternator is good. Temperature is low. Like I said, I siphoned out the old gas, got new gas in there, but I'm going to rev it up here a little bit. God, that engine sounds amazing. When I let off that gas, I'm worried that it's going to stall out on me. It's staying. It's not moving. It doesn't want to stall. This is beautiful. Cam's moving, alternator's moving, fan's looking good. Fuel's going through. I don't know if that's the overfill. It is the overfill. I can see it coming out of that little hose there. So we will shut her down. It's been running for about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to shut her down, let her cool.